Hey guys, Bill Nichols here. So earlier today, I posted the calibration video for the Typhoon H, and I was really excited to have this Typhoon H because I've been looking forward to it. It's the most affordable hexacopter. It's got some cool stuff like the wizard wand here that you can use to really follow you, do some cool things with. I ran into problems, and I've got a couple things to say about it. So not necessarily anything negative on Yuneec. I definitely want to get a working Typhoon in, give it a chance, but I had a problem with it twice now. Whoops. And as you can see, these propellers are no longer whole. The rest are, but along with 3 others as well. So I'll tell you the problem that I had. You may have noticed in the video the Typhoon, while it was hovering, getting some drift, where it wasn't just staying in one place, you know, right there, it started to drift. But what was happening, this was after calibrating, both I calibrated the compass. I had 16 to 20 satellites that said that the GPS signal was good. I calibrated the accelerometer on the controller, did it all according to directions. What would start happening, not every time, so it wasn't consistent, is that the Typhoon would take off and it would start drifting. And then that drift would get greater and faster. And when it first started, if it was drifting this way, I could really quickly bump it and have it come back. If it was drifting forward, I could bring it back and it would stay. But then it would start drifting again. Then when I took off, I noticed when I took off and I would want to go forward, it was leaning as it went forward. This actually resulted in one of the videos, which I might post a video of it with the gimbal in the air getting really skewed and not knowing where it was. So I called Yuneec and they asked me to send a video of it. By the way, I've read on the forums that Yuneec's service, I've heard both, that it's great and that it's terrible, that you couldn't get them on the phone. I will tell you that I called them 3 times, and all 3 times I got the same support rep. His name was Brandon. He was very helpful, so good job, Brandon. And he offered me a couple of options. So I sent him a video to look at when I had this first problem during the calibration video. Then I came home, recharged the batteries, took it outside, did another calibration, took off. I had about a 10 or 12 minute flight. I might post a little bit of that in this video. And then I brought it back, charged it again, took it outside, decided to go through the calibration stuff again, just to go through the process. Got it up in the air, and this drift started happening like crazy. It was about to run into my house and into a car. So I had to land it, but I couldn't get it to stop before it landed. And it hit, skipped, flipped over, and broke the 2 props. So I called Yuneec again, and Brandon hadn't had time yet to do the first video. It had only been about an hour and a half or 2 hours. So, you know, they weren't being slow about it. He just hadn't had time yet. He gave me 2 options. He said I could either send this into them, they would repair it, no questions asked, or I could try and get a hold of who I sold it through and do an exchange or a refund through there. So Yuneec's support was great. I bought this through B&H. B&H has always been incredible to me. I buy a ton of stuff through B&H. I return a fair amount of stuff to B&H. Stuff that I really am not happy with, or it was defective, or it wasn't what I thought it was. But in every case, B&H has taken care of me. With the example of one time that I tried to return something and it was a non-returnable item. It was my fault. I didn't see that it was non-returnable. That was fine. That was on me, not on B&H. But B&H has always been killer. So I emailed B&H. And if you know anything about B&H, they say that you have to return stuff in the original condition. But I put the notes in on what happened with this, what had happened, and then I'd spoke with Yuneec, and then Yuneec told me to try and go through B&H first because it would probably be quicker, because B&H could do an exchange or a refund where Yuneec would actually do a repair. And really on a brand new item, I don't want to get a repair. I want to have a brand new item working, because now this has gone down a couple of times. I don't know if there's anything else wrong with it, and I want to have a good working one out of the box. So I am sending this back to B&H. I'm going to get a refund. I will get another one. I'm actually going to contact Yuneec. So Yuneec, if you're watching this, I would love to be sent one to evaluate, so that I don't have to, then I can make a determination if I want to buy it or not. But if not, I'll probably get another one and test it. But B&H was awesome. Within about 10 minutes of me submitting the RMA, I had 3 different emails from them. They sent a prepaid shipping label back. When I bought this, the day that I bought it right when it said it was available, and I did overnight shipping from New York. That was $60. and which isn't, I'm saying 60 bucks, like that's great. And since then, B&H has taken care of it. So I'm going to send this back today. I'm going to do a refund. I'm going to try and work with Yuneec on getting another one of these. So I'll give you some impressions overall. One, the technology here is awesome. The 6 rotors, obviously I didn't get to try taking a propeller off and taking off. I wasn't confident in that. I heard some people saying something about, let me just take one of these propellers off. I'm going to give you a couple of points really quick. About they were wondering what the durability of these are since they're plastic. These are just plastic covers. Inside there's a metal clip that engages into a metal clip in here. The arms are carbon fiber. I have no doubt on the durability of this. It feels really good. I will say the plastic shell is a lot thinner than like the DJI, but this thing has taken a couple spills and it's none for the worse with the exception of the props. So overall the construction seems great. I love the design of it. It's not as compact as I thought it would be to travel with, but I'll figure that out. I mean, it'll still definitely fit in some backpacks or something. What I would love to see is a way to maybe collapse these, to bring these in or something, you know, so that they weren't sticking out as far. I would love to be able to make these feet smaller so that I can just lay this when it's collapsed in my backpack. But overall, I really like the construction on here. The controller is incredible. A couple things that I wasn't able to find. So the horizon was tilted, and besides just doing a gimbal calibration, which it does all on its own, it adjusts everything, I couldn't really find a way to trim the gimbal out like I can on the Phantom. I also, while there's the speed adjustment on the controller that I didn't show because I didn't post that video yet. I'll wait to post it, but there's a speed setting on the controller, kind of like the Expo settings on the Phantom, but it just changes it from slow to fast. Other than that, I couldn't change really anything else. So I couldn't adjust the drift of it if it was drifting or anything. I couldn't manually that I saw change the horizon of the camera. I'd like to be able to do that. The other thing is that on the Phantom, you have the reading of the light meter there that tells you, you know, if you're minus 0.5 EV or 1 EV or plus 1 EV, so that you can adjust your exposure. And the Typhoon, you can either put it in auto or you can put it in manual and you can adjust the exposure, but there's not a reading that tells you if it's reading it at 0.5 or 1 or 2 over or 2 under. I would love to see that as a software update Yuneec. It's really important for people that are doing manual photography or manual videography to not have to rely on the screen, because the brightness of the screen could be off, and if the screen is way brighter than the actual video file that's being shot because it's boosting it, then you're not seeing a good representation of it. So I would like to see that. But you know, other than that, I think that this is a great machine. So now for the next week or so, I'm going to test drive the Yuneec Q500 as a lower cost alternative to the Phantom. I will tell you, I know that it doesn't have collision detection, and I've had people that have had both good and bad to say about it without me even testing it yet. But I'll break that open hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Unfortunately, my series on the Typhoon H is going to have to wait. I'm so bummed because there's already been several thousand views of the unboxing. The calibration video already has, you know, several hundred, and it was just posted a couple of hours ago. I know there's a lot of interest in this. I wanted to bring you guys some great videos on it. I'll probably just be a little bit later. But so that's it for now. So tomorrow I don't think I'll have a drone video up because I'm going to be in kind of drone depression mode. But I do have something cool that I'm going to unbox tomorrow. I'm going to put it up in my office and show you. I'll grab it really quick. Stay right there. I'm not going to unbox it right now, but I am going to unbox it tomorrow and post the first video. But 360 video is becoming a huge thing, so I'm working with one company on getting one of theirs, and I just got this in today. This is the Ricoh Theta S. It's a 360 camera. I think you can stream directly to YouTube. I'm not positive, but I'm going to unbox, do a quick review, and post a 360 video, I think of my office in here, my home office, onto YouTube tomorrow, so you can check it out. To watch the 360 video, I believe that you need to be on Chrome. So if you're on a Mac, Safari isn't going to work. So download Chrome, you'll be able to see it. But cool technology. The prices are unbelievable. I think that this thing is like $349 now, and it's I think it's 4K, but it's a 4K total image, so it's kind of like maybe 720p all the way around or 480. But you'll be able to get a complete 360 view of everything. So look for an unboxing of this tomorrow. I'm going to post this video up now. This will be my second video today. So sorry guys, I won't have a Typhoon H to be posting some stuff with. I know that there's a lot of resources out there that are posting, but I wanted to give you guys an honest view of my experience with the Typhoon H, what I've had so far, and you know, I'm a little bit bummed, but I will say that Yuneec stepped up really quick on the support, and they had, you know, a couple of options for me. One of them worked out with B&H, and I'll just go from there. Let you guys know when I get another one if I do. And Yuneec, feel free to get in touch with me. I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things in the software that I think would be great. That they're not necessarily misses. I think they're just things that you've overlooked. And I'd love to give you some opinion from a pro photographer's point of view on that. Don't forget that I'm giving away the Polar Pro Indie filters as soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers. I think as of now it's at 1,830. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm so thankful that you guys are liking the content that I'm putting out. So go to this video if you haven't. Comment on there. Just comment once, like it, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, because if I draw your name on the comment and you're not a subscriber, I'm not going to give you the filters. So subscribe, comment on there, like it. If you think you know anybody else that would like any of my content, let them know about my channel, and I'll start posting. I've been posting almost every day. I missed yesterday, first day in a while, but I'll be posting pretty much every day, or at least 5 days a week. And I'm going to start putting out a schedule where I think that Monday is going to be a DJI day. Tuesdays are going to be something else with regular photography, or maybe some kind of new tech. Wednesdays are going to be an edit in Lightroom, or walking you through some steps in Lightroom. I think that 4 will just be a general drone day. So not necessarily DJI unless I have something from them, but it could be drone news. It could be a demo of something else, maybe a quick mode to go through, or my thoughts on something else. And then I don't know what Fridays are going to be. Maybe another Lightroom or Photoshop video. So stay tuned. I'm going to try and get a regular pace, a regular schedule going so that you know what to expect each day. And just look forward to this channel growing. I really appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, you keep watching. I'll keep making videos. Talk to you soon.